Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Keisha, baby, and you know why I'm here? Because we're going to have to talk about our boy Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, has now been named as one of the people who's involved in some of Diddy's stuff, okay? We already knew this was going to happen. We were just kind of waiting on when. Now, let me just go ahead and say this first and foremost. All the information I'm giving you is alleged, and I'm going to borrow Tasha K saying, hell, even my name is alleged. Allegedly, all right? But let's go ahead and get into it. So I was perusing Megan Cunniff's Instagram. She is a journalist. She's a damn good journalist. She actually broke down like the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez case. Now she's jumped on top of the case with Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, aka Jay-Z, and an alleged 13-year-old. So she does have the plaintiff documents on her Instagram. If you want to take a look, I'm actually post it as well. So we have Jane Doe. We don't know who this lady. I guess we're going to assume it's a lady. Yeah, we're going to assume it's a lady. We don't have her information. Don't know her name. Don't know anything about her. It's her versus Sean Combs, Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings, Bad Boy Productions Holdings, etc., and Sean Combs, okay? It says, plaintiff Jane Doe, by and through her attorneys, the Busby Law Firm, for her complaint alleges as follows. Okay, look, I'm getting old. Let me bring this closer to me because your girl working on her eyesight, okay? Defendant Sean Combs, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. PD, a.k.a. Love, along with his longtime friend and collaborator, Sean Carter, a.k.a. Jay-Z, drugged and graped. Remember, we cannot say the word on social media. So graped a 13-year-old girl at an after party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. This is not me. I'm reading this off of the actual plaintiff's lawsuit, okay? Many other celebrities were present at the after party but did not stop the assault. Allegedly, according to Jane Doe's story to her attorney, and the lawsuit has been filed based on what she's saying. Definitely not saying any of this information is true. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in the manner without any consequences, okay? It says, defendant Sean Carter is a male who, on information and belief, maintains residences in both New York and Los Angeles. Defendant Carter is more commonly known in the industry by the name of Jay-Z. He's been identified in plaintiff's original complaint as Celebrity A, okay? Prior to the filing of this amended complaint, Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve this matter. Upon present information and belief, Jay-Z responded to the letter by not only filing an utterly frivolous lawsuit, but also by orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, intimidation against plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z herein. This effort was meant to scare plaintiff and to discredit her counsel. The effort failed. Indeed, plaintiff chose to file this amendment as a result of the egregious conduct perpetrated by Carter. Okay. Let's see. Your boy Jay-Z responded, and we're gonna talk about this as well. Jay-Z responds and says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. The allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. So Jay-Z is saying, hey, if I really did this to a minor, a kid? Why you just want money? Let's go ahead and file charges. Let's make it a criminal case, okay? The alleged victims would deserve real justice if that's the case, right? If I did this, I'm a big old grown man, and I heard Jay-Z, ain't little, that's allegedly. If I did this, my big old grown self, me and another big old grown man did this to a 13-year-old, file criminal charges, because whoever would do such a thing to a child should be in jail. So he goes on to say, this lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you come to be such a deplorable man, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. Jay-Z goes on to say, my only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to the true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by the ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. Jay-Z said, these are serious allegations, baby, but I'm still gonna throw shade, okay? You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play about these type of games, and we have very strict codes of honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit them for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake psychics, will believe the idiotic. Fake psychics. Was this like a jab at like Jaguar Wright and maybe Sloan Bella? Did y'all catch that? I don't know. I'm not saying he's throwing shade at them or throwing shots, allegedly, but for him to throw up the fake psychics, I think he's referring to like a Jaguar, which Jaguar had never proclaimed to be a psychic, but her and Sloan Bella make a lot of predictions about what's going to happen to celebrities. But anyway, he's saying only these type of people will believe the idiotic claims that you have levied against me, that if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. All right, let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and sum it up. Okay, from what I heard, this 13-year-old was like frolicking around town, okay, trying to get to an after party. Allegedly, she goes up to multiple limousine drivers and is like, hey, take me, take me, take me. One of them finally was, I guess one that she found was like, okay, cool, you look like the type, jump in my limousine and I'm gonna take you to this private party with the biggest celebrities in the world. She says she gets there, they give her a drink, and that's when the assault occurs. Okay, I am not the type of person who jumps on the celebrity side at all when they wrong. Okay, y'all about to get mad at me, but R. Kelly had plenty of video evidence that he did what he did. So screw him. I'm not one of them people that's like free R. Kelly. No, I'll stay right where you at. Okay. I'm not one of those people who be like, oh, well, it's not the grown man fault. It's the person's mama fault. Sometimes it's a collection of fault. Okay. But if you grown and you mess with a child, I don't care if the mama crazy, if the mama on drugs, if the mama gave you the child, you knew not to do that, go to jail, go straight to jail. And if you are a mother, and you out here selling your kids to people with money, and you don't care if their innocence is being taken away, you can go straight to jail too. So I'm not one of them people who, as long as you're rich and famous, it don't matter what you do, turn a blind eye. I'm just saying, this story to me, man, that sounds crazy. Because let me say, how old am I? I ain't gonna tell y'all my age, none of y'all business. But I'm very much grown. And I think I'm a good looking chick, right? I just don't know if I would have it like that to go up to a random limousine driver and be like, take me to Jay-Z house. Take me to Sean Puffy house, Sean Combs. Hold on. Too many Seans. Sean Carter and Sean Combs. SC, they both got the same initials. Look, I just can't see me, even though I'm grown, right? And I got a grown woman body, just being able to just be like, take me to their after party, okay? And it'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? But at 13, I'm gonna have to show y'all a picture of what I looked like when I was 13. I was real pretty, okay? I always been pretty my whole life. But you can tell a 13-year-old, because you know what? They talk like a kid. Their voice hasn't developed at all. They have a young look. I just can't see like a celebrity like Jay-Z being interested in me when I was 13, okay? Look, I am not one to discredit any type of victim, but this sound like a reach a little bit. What 13-year-old got pulled to be going to like the biggest celebrity's house? Okay, to me, it would make a little bit more sense if she was like sought after. But you telling me at 13, you frolicking around town, where's your mama? Where's your daddy? I couldn't go nowhere when I was 13 years old, let alone I'm just like hopping in the limousines. My mama would have snatched me. As soon as I hopped in the limousine, she would have snatched me right back out. Because they was, between her and my brother, they was on my neck. I could not do nothing, okay? I still can't really do too much now, and I'm grown. Not in their presence. They be looking at me like, you need to sit down. Why you dead? Like, they be on me still, and I'm grown. I just can't see no 13-year-old ordering random limousine drivers to take her to celebrities' houses. And the whole time you gone, you did all of this. You done got drugged, all this stuff. Where's your mama? Add your mama to the lawsuit, too, because she was negligent as hell, okay? Look, I'm not saying, because let me just make this clear. I am a Beyoncé fan. I'm not saying because Jay-Z is married to the biggest celebrity in the world. Remember, it used to be the other way around. Now it's like, he even said Beyoncé more famous than him. I'm not saying that automatically makes his hands clean, okay? I'm just saying that this story right here just seems real crazy to me. For the simple fact, these type of people usually vet their prey. You 13 and made a way to volunteer to go into their world without them like coming after you. Like, you had the power at 13 to order people to take you to the biggest celebrity parties, like probably the biggest parties in the world at 13. You was able to find a limo driver, arrive there in a limo at 13, and actually get in. And they don't know you, they didn't vet you, they didn't come after you. If you sign an NDA, do you get a copy? Because I think she said that she signed an NDA. Can you present the NDA? I'm just interested to know what type of proof is there in this situation. Again, I'm not one who's automatically on the side of people because they're famous, because they have money. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I do feel that we are getting into a culture to where anybody can say anything and it's as good as gold. What I wish, if it were possible, that when these type of issues or allegations come about, that when we hear about them, there are facts that have already been proven in court. That would shut down a lot of false allegations, people losing. And look, to hear me out, it'll work on both sides, right? Remember when Cassie put her allegation out? I didn't do it because I felt like she was telling the truth. Y'all drugged Cassie all up and down the street by her hair. Y'all drugged that girl. I never jumped on that bandwagon because in my spirit, I didn't feel like she was going to have a whole 30-page lawsuit of lies. I just didn't believe that she was lying. But y'all drug her, probably put even more of an emotional toll on her than what she actually went through by the bullying. But what if, and you know what, the videotape that was produced of Puff Daddy like assaulting her, allegedly, let me just say it. It didn't prove all of her claims, but it definitely added validity to some of the things that she was saying. Just imagine if we had first heard about the allegations and that tape came out at the same time. That would have stopped her from going through so much internet and social bullying. Like, y'all drugged that girl so bad. So to me, that would work on the victims and also the people who aren't telling the truth. Like, so when these type of allegations come out, people lose endorsements, people lose this, people lose that. Nobody want to deal with them. People want to cut business ties, right? But what if when this information came out to us, there are already facts out to prove or disprove whatever the complaint is. So that way, if somebody is innocent, then they won't have to go through the turmoil of trying to reprove to the world that they're innocent. It was proven in court, and they won't lose so much because, you know, people lie and people tell the truth. And it's like you kind of get a lot of consequences if you're lied on, even if the lie wasn't the truth. And it's just crazy, right? Everybody's money hungry. And on the flip side, people are so demonic to where they can hurt people and harm people and feel like because of who they are that there shouldn't be any consequences. So I hope it's people out there who mess with kids. And I'm going to say this, anybody who does that deserves to be in jail. But on the flip side, anybody who lies just for a money grab, anybody who represents people who lie for a money grab, there should be consequences for that as well. You know what I'm saying? So let me know y'all's thoughts. What do you think? I want to hear it. I want to read your comments. All right. Again, everything I said is alleged. Just let me know your thoughts. All right. Y'all be safe out here and love one another. Bye.